Welcome to the golden age of Winnipeg cinema. Step back into the roaring 20s and the resilient 30s. We're diving into the era when movie palaces were king and Winnipeg's skyline was glowing with marquee lights. Here is your fast-paced timeline of the city's silver screen history from 1920 to 1939. The Roaring 20s, a boom in the making. 1920. A year of out with the old, in with the new. We welcomed the Arlington Theatre, while the Avenue Theatre dimmed its lights for the last time. 1921, a massive year for film buffs. Feb 4th, the Old Imperial gets a fresh start as the Rialto. Feb 14th, Happy Valentine's Day, Famous Players gifts the city the Capitol Theatre, a massive 1,947-seat palace. March 21st, the Garrick Theatre joins the party. June 24th, the College Theatre opens its doors. 1923, corporate shakeups. The Allen chain is absorbed by Famous Players, and the Allen Theatre is reborn as the Metropolitan. Meanwhile, the Rex becomes the Regent, and the Pantages takes its final bow. 1924, the Fort Rogue closes its doors. 1925, kick off the year with the Crescent Theatre, opening January 21. 1926, a construction frenzy. The Rose, Garden, Palace, and Wonderland all debut this year, and the Plaza hits the scene with its first ads. Sadly, we said goodbye to the National. 1927, on November 3rd, the Tivoli Theatre makes its grand entrance. 1929, ending the decade with a bang. The King's opens in May, and the Roxy rings in Christmas Eve. The Capitol gets leased to RKO, but the Orpheum closes a chapter of history. The 1930s, glitz meets the Great Depression. 1930, the Strand gets a makeover, becoming the Beacon on November 8th, while the Garden shuts down. 1931, Christmas Eve brings a gift to the city, the Uptown Theatre, another sprawling movie palace for Famous Players. 1932, the Winnipeg Theatre officially closes. 1934, Western Theatres expands with the opening of the Fox on November 24th. 1936, big moves. Western Theatres snaps up the Tivoli and Osborne. The Royal is rebranded as the Times. The Deluxe places its first ad, and the Regent fades from the listings. 1937, a trio of newcomers, the Elm, Tower, and Valor all open, while the Province closes. 1938, the Windsor opens, and Western is on a roll. They reopened the old Province site as the Rio and revived the old Regent site as the Epic. 1939, we wrap up the decade with the Paris Theatre, bringing a touch of international flair with French-language screenings. Did you know? Many of these theaters were owned by Western Theatres, which was actually a subsidiary of the giant Famous Players. Thanks for watching. If you love Winnipeg history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into our city's past.